Testing. Good morning, Cypress Village residents. Welcome to Virtual Coffee Chat. This is your Executive Director, Ty Morgan, and welcome and thank you for joining us today. Got a lot of information to share, so glad that you're here with us. And I will wrap it up at the end with some updates of my own. So again, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Hello, Cypress Village. This is Laurel Mundell, your Director of Administrative Services. We had an awesome start to our week this week with our Veterans Day celebrations, from the ceremony of the Veterans Wall update to the dinner that night. It's always such a treat for me to see you all dressed in your finest and celebrating your service. And I always find such great honor shaking the hands and giving hugs to those who have served in World War II, especially. I mean, what a piece of history that we have in front of us. So, a living history. So I'm very grateful and humbled to see all those who served and who were in attendance. So thank you so much for your service. And I'm glad that you all had a great day. We did the staff did as well. So for starters, I just want to give an update that the recording of the community meeting video is in the process of being edited by our dear Katie Amador. And she said that she'll be able to get it done by Friday, she believes. So that'll be posted on YouTube shortly, if not already. And just for those of you who are interested, that's on our YouTube channel, or you can access our YouTube channel through the app under our social media module. Just a little note out there. I see this on occasion, and the rollating walkers, the walkers that have wheels on them, that have that little padded seat cover that often covers a basket for storage, that is meant for you to sit on it and be stationary. You should not sit on it and be rolled or pushed by anyone in that. That is not what that walker is intended for. And I just saw it happen outside of the community. It wasn't any of our residents. It was someone else at another community. I saw them trip and fall. The person that was pushing them, the wheel caught on the sidewalk and it tripped them both up. And so it's just very dangerous. So if you're doing that in the hallways, be advised that we will say something and stop you, because that shouldn't be the case. In that case, the best thing would be a wheelchair, or if you have a motorized scooter, that would be the safest route for you to take. So please just be mindful that those walkers, that little padded seat there, is really just for you to sit and be stationary, not to be rolled. And then for those of you who are ordering online, if you are ordering groceries via Instacart, or if you're ordering meals through Uber Eats or DoorDash, we do not allow those delivery people in the building unless they've checked in at the front desk. And sometimes there's a language barrier. So if you can just put in your instructions there, either if they're going to leave the items, if it's a meal or something, if they're leaving it at the front desk, that's one thing. We cannot guarantee refrigeration though. So if you have perishable items, be advised that they'll be sitting in room temperature until you come collect them. But if they're going to be coming up to your apartment, which is perfectly fine, just put in your instructions for them to check in at the front desk. We have a sign posted in multiple languages at the front entrance as well, so that we can help point them in the right direction that way. But that will certainly help, because that app then automatically translates it into their language of choice. So just please add that to your instruction. And then for those of you who are affected by the post office boxes in the Veterans Lobby, they are now delivering mail back to those boxes. I believe there is some work still to be done on that panel, but you are able to pick up your mail in your locked P.O. box, which is a huge win. And I know Concierge is very relieved not to have a sixth bin added to their morning sorting duties. So kudos on all sides for getting that squared away. Just want to give you an update. And then this is more of a personal note, but I had a lot of residents just asking, oh, when is the next time you're going to sing, or when, this, that, and the other. So I just want to let you all know I have a Christmas concert coming up. Unfortunately, it's the same exact nights as the choir concert here, so I do not want to take away from that at all. But I just wanted to also let you all know, since I've been asked, on Sunday, December 8th and Monday, December 9th at 7 p.m. at the San Jose Church of Christ on San Jose Boulevard, I will be doing a concert with a Christian choir that we do every Christmas time. And all proceeds of the ticket sales, they go to the American Civility Association, Kairos outside Northeast Florida, Netzanet Children's Village, the North Florida School of Special Education, and Young Lives. So those are 5 different non-for-profits that it benefits. And if you are interested in information on the charities or to purchase tickets, you can visit northfloridaschool.org, O-R-G, or by calling 904-724-8323. And I'll have a solo for sure both nights. I sing O Holy Night. That's kind of my thing. And then, of course, the choir does a beautiful job with all the other pieces. You'll hear a lot of talented folks singing. We do have like a 3 tenors type deal, so it's a good night if you're at all interested. But like I said, make sure you support your residents first, and then if you have time to come out to this concert, I would be happy to see you there. Thank you all so much, and I will see you around the village. Exciting!
Hi everyone, my name is Katie Agrios. I'm a CNA at the Skilled Nursing Facility, and I wanted to say thank you for everyone helping raise funds for the Christmas fund, and I would like to appreciate everyone helping me get through college.
Okay, I'm Shatina Strawberry. I work in the Skills Nursing Department. Thank you for the Employee Appreciation Fund. It is appreciated very much. Has helped me with many things with getting my kids Christmas gifts and saving a little bit of money from here and there. So again, I'm very appreciative for the Employee Appreciation Fund and working for Cypress.
Hello, I'm Martha. I'm a CNA here at the Skilled Nursing Facility. The Employee Christmas Fund is greatly appreciated. It definitely helped me with getting Christmas gift and a few of my bills. So I appreciate that so much, and I love working here at Cypress.
Hi, my name is Tony Minder. I'm a unit clerk here at Cypress Village. I've been here for 8 years. I just want to let you guys know I appreciate everything you guys do for me. Christmas bonus and everything is very helpful with getting gifts and helping others, and thank y'all again.
Okay. Hi, my name is Carissa. I'm a registered nurse at the Healthcare Center. I just want to say thank you for the appreciation for the Christmas fund. It does help with getting Christmas for my son and catching up on the bills that just pile up during Christmas time.
Hey, it's Kavaris. I just coming on here real quick to just thank you guys for everything that you do for us and the rest of our employees. The Christmas fund is really appreciated. I just had twins, so you know, this will be their first Christmas, so y'all are playing a part in making that special for us and special for my family. I've been in Cypress for like the past 5.5 years, so I just really want to show my appreciation.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Coffee Chat. Maintenance department's got some updates this week. First off, Tree Amigos, just another reminder, we're on every other week mowing. So on the weeks they're not mowing, they're doing detailing, winter cutbacks on bushes. I've heard some good things about it. I've heard a couple of complaints. If there's a specific height or specific size that you want, if you're there when they go to do it, please feel free to go outside and show them how low you want the bushes or how high. Some people want them just cut back a little bit. Other people want them cut down about 3 feet. So it's hard for them to determine exactly what a cutback, how far back, but if you guys want to be there, that's great. Otherwise, please let Josh or Tim know. Transportation, everything's going well there. Please try to remember, give us 24 hours to call about an appointment. Tim is very good about being accommodating for last minute trips, but it really helps us if we're able to plan out 24 hours in advance. So just remember that. This week tomorrow is Robert's last day. You might have seen me walking around with our new manager. His name's Joe Murphy. Some people will remember him. He was here before Robert. And I'd like you to introduce to Joe.
Good morning, everyone. I am Joe Murphy. I'm happy to be back to Cypress Village and hopefully assist with any of your issues you may have and see we can take care of business. Happy to be back. Be talking to everybody soon.
All right, if you have anything else for the maintenance department, always talk to Josh and Tim should be your first call. Same thing with transportation. I had a question about transportation this morning and she didn't know who Tim was. So please, I'll bring Tim on next week to give you kind of a reminder, but he should be your first call. I've gotten nothing but compliments about how he works with the residents and tries to make sure that you guys are taken care of and get to and from where you need to go. So have a good weekend, everybody. Thank you.
Cypress residents, Ray Burns here. A few updates for you, a few quick ones. Number one, you guys probably have already noticed that we have changed companies. Our trucks, our uniforms, all staff is the same, but we are now Rupert Landscaping. Other than that, everything is going to be exactly the same. This week, we are mowing. Next week, we will be out detailing and doing some winter cutback. So if you guys still want to get back on that winter cutback list, please put in your work order. Tammy, the designer, will be out here next week. We also sent that out in the newsletter. Hopefully we have a consistent schedule with her now. It's a little work in progress, but we're getting there with her. She's going to be a big help, and you guys are going to like her. Again, winter cutbacks, please get in your work orders. Mulch, tentatively, we're going to begin that on the week of January 7th, as long as all the winter cutbacks are complete. And that should take a good 2 weeks, not 2 months this time. Other than the mulch, that's really all we have left going on out there. Thanks.
Good morning, villagers. Ashley Miller here, your Director of Resident Services. I hope you all have had a wonderful week this week, and I have just a couple updates from the Wellness Center. Our next breakfast in BP's will be today after coffee chat. Come down to the Wellness Center from 10:30 to 12, get your blood pressures taken by Patty, our IHS nurse, and enjoy a little grab-and-go breakfast from Trilogy Home Health Care. Our first wellness documentary will be airing on Monday, November 18th at 1 p.m. in the Marsh Media Lounge. Come view one of my all-time favorite documentaries, Live to 100, Secrets of the Blue Zones. I hope to see you all there. Life Transitions Group will be meeting on Tuesday, November 19th at 2 p.m. in A6. And Guardian Pharmacy will be back in the Wellness Center on Wednesday, November 20th from 9 till 12 p.m. And the medication cycle pickup will be for Tower A in the houses. Our next Cypress Green Market will be on Wednesday, November 20th from 10 to 2 in the main lobby. Come use some of those extra dining points and pick up some delicious local produce. And we still have a few spots available for our last Lunch and Learn of the year. That will be on Thursday, November 21st. Come meet our functional medicine doctor, Dr. Nields, and learn more about the topic of brain health. This will be at 12:15 in Egret Hall. Lunch will be served and RSVPs are required. So please call me. The deadline is today. End of business today at 807-6118 to reserve your spot. And join us for another golf stretch workshop next Friday out at the putting greens. It'll be at 9 a.m. We had such a wonderful turnout last time, and while the weather is on our side, we decided to add one more golf stretch in before the end of the year. So come meet Madison, Danny, and the outpatient therapy team, do some nice light stretching, and then enjoy a lovely continental breakfast at the boathouse afterwards. No registrations are needed. We'll see you out at the greens. And I will be out of the office next week attending the ICAA conference in Raleigh, North Carolina. This is the International Council on Active Aging's annual conference, and I just can't wait to go be a little sponge and soak up everything that I can to bring back to Cypress. We are doing our planning for 2025, and I know I'm going to learn so much there next week. Chrissy will be holding down the fort in the Wellness Center, so give her some grace, give her some patience. You know, she will do everything she can to make sure that all your answers or all your questions are answered. Anything immediate, please call her or send me an email, and I will get back to it at my earliest convenience. and a daily dose of wellness. A Thanksgiving gratitude quote from John F. Kennedy. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live them. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you around the village.
Good morning, villagers. It's Lisa Drew, your Community Life Services Director, through the magic of technology, coming to you on my day off. I'm here, but not here. So today we're taking our long-awaited trip to Ballard Designs. They're going to be hosting us with a little cocktail, hors d'oeuvre, champagne reception, and talking to us about decorating for the holidays and all the wonderful free design services that they have. I know we have a lot of residents here who love to be surrounded by beautiful things, so Ballard Designs just, I think, is a good partnership. So hopefully you will go on that trip and enjoy it. Tonight, the music is South Philly Billy. He promises me he's going to give you a set of danceable, fun music. So I'm sure if he doesn't, you'll let me know. But hopefully it's going to be fun. That's tonight, 7 o'clock in Egret Hall. And then tomorrow night, we have the Ames brothers coming back. One of the Ames brothers was away at college, but he will be back for a show with his brother and dad, and I think it's their cousin, Saturday night, 7 o'clock in Egret Hall. Last time they were here, I heard so much great things, so many residents enjoyed it. So go to Egret Hall Saturday night and enjoy some good music by some local musicians. Next week. Let's talk about next week. So on the 19th, we have our very own resident, Bill Davis, is going to be talking about the federal debt. So not a subject you might think you really want to know about, but the federal debt affects all of us, and it's actually kind of fascinating. So I've seen a bit of his talk. I think you'll enjoy it. So that's going to be the 19th at 2:30 in Egret Hall. And then on the evening of the 19th, we have Steve Chapman coming for his regular monthly program. We also have on the 20th, I'm going to be doing a Cypress Village app workshop. We still have a few spots left. Basically, this is just an opportunity for you to ask any questions about your app, get some help navigating the app. So make sure you bring whatever device you use for your app. If you use the desktop version, this program probably won't help you. But if you use your phone or a tablet, bring that with you. And come to the Marsh Media Lounge at 11 o'clock. And then, not on the calendar, but this is a rescheduled presentation from when we had the hurricane. A local researcher, author, retired veterinarian, Jack Burke, is going to do a presentation called "Is There Anybody Out There?" His fascination with space is pretty extensive, his research, so I think that's going to be a fascinating talk. So that will be on the 20th at 2:30. I did send out some information on that. We'll send out a text reminder since it's not on your calendar. And then on the 21st, we do have our outing to UNF Jazz swinging into the holidays. That is full with a wait list. If you're not going to go, please let us know so that someone on the wait list can take your spot. And then on the 22nd, our third annual holiday market, Friday the 22nd. It's always the Friday before Thanksgiving, and it's a great way to kick off the holidays and get into the spirit. We're going to have more vendors this year than we had the last 2 years. So it should be great. And I've been telling everybody Brianne will be there with her cookies, so you get to see her. We're going to have the pie guy who you see at the monthly green market. The honey people will be here. We have jewelry, candles, lots of stuff, pet products. So come to the holiday market from 10 to 2 on Friday the 22nd. And that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you around the village.
All right, and I'm back, and I'd like to really kick it off with our community meeting update, which we had on Tuesday. We had a full house. We elected a new RAC, Resident Advisory Council, and I'd just like to congratulate and let the village know who all of those individuals are. The first of which, who is the new Madame Presidente, is Miss Pam Imholtz. Pam, congratulations. For Vice President and also still the committee chair of the Healthcare Committee, that is going to be Barbara Ponatowski. On secretary position, we've got Miss Gina Perrone, who will do a really great job in that role. Thank you, Gina. Carol Luckenbach is staying on as the Activities Committee Chair. So Carol, thank you and congratulations. One of the new members to the council is going to be Mr. Jim Wagner. Jim, looking forward to working with you, and thank you for taking on the Dining Committee. That is one of the more busy and challenging committees, so thank you for heading that up. Tyler's looking forward to working with you on that. And last but not least, Mr. Roger Argalis, who is going to take the Veterans Chair from Mr. Jim Jandro, who has been a stellar leader in that role for the last several years. So thank you, Jim. Big thanks to you, and Roger, welcome aboard. And with that, I do want to give a little special thanks to our outgoing members. And we mentioned all this at community meeting, but again, I don't think we could thank them enough. So first of all, our RAC president, who has just recently been able to step out, that is going to be Miss Louise Fontecchio. Louise, you should be very proud of all of the efforts and accomplishments. I can tell you the village is a better place after 1 year under your guidance. So thank you, Louise. Jim, again, Veterans Committee, RAC, Joint IT Committee. There are so many accomplishments, Jim. Huge thank you. Really means a lot. And Shelba Weatherall, she took on a really tough committee, which was the Dining Committee, at a very tough time for Cypress Village. So Shelba, we really want to thank you for heading that up for that period of time. And that'll do it for RAC nominations, but a big thank you and congratulations. So on to some community culture. We had our walk to Alzheimer's also earlier this week, and we had a lot of residents who did the full walk. Some did the partial walk, but it all in all was a big success. I think we came in this year second or third in the entire city, not exactly sure, but a great finish. I think the amount was north of $12,000. So big thank you to all the residents for that. Another, generous offering that our residents have been really participating in, and that's the food drive. We've got food drive boxes in multiple locations throughout the main lobby and the main building, and the food drive is really, really doing well. Donations are pouring in, and that food is going to make a lot of people very, very happy over the holidays. So again, thanks to all the residents for their participation and donation there. Trivia winner this week. We have a new winner this week, and the winner is the Whiz Kids. So Whiz Kids, you get to bragging rights for the week. Congratulations on a big win last week. Veterans Day, we also did this week. It was a really, really busy week at the village, and we had, I think, just shy of 125 veterans in attendance. Big thank you to CLS, Dining Services, Housekeeping, all the committees that were involved in the decorations, the preparation, and just the execution of the event. I think this year it went very smooth. We didn't have a long line trying to wait to get in. Tom Johnston was a great bouncer, and check-in host. So Tom, thank you for that. But it was a really nice evening, and it was an honor to be there. So thank you. Employee Appreciation Fund, I have not seen any results, but what I did hear at the community meeting this week was that we are ahead of last year at a pretty decent clip. I don't have any specifics, but that is what I understand. So all of you residents out there that have contributed, a huge thank you. Lisa Drew had a pretty heartfelt message to residents that was very personal, and we did not know any of that was going to take place. So Lisa, I do want to thank you for that. It really demonstrated how impactful that gift that the residents make to our associates is. So thank you for that. All right, and that is going to conclude a really busy week at Cypress Village, and I am going to roll into birthdays. See if we have any birthday villagers out there today. The 15th, and we have a single birthday gal. Her name is Miss Trish Barber. Trish, happy birthday to you. On the 16th, we have 3 birthdays out there. We have Miss Corrine Boyce. Corrine, happy birthday. Paul Kapke and Karen Rupp. Happy birthday to you 3 on the 16th tomorrow. We've got Miss Barbara Tomlinson, the sole birthday gal, on the 17th. On the 18th, we've got another sole birthday gal, and that's Miss Helen Feltz. And on the 19th, we've got Miss Carolyn Gottfried. Carolyn, happy birthday to you, and Miss Linda Berner. On the 20th, we've got my buddy Robert Bob Newman and Miss Suzanne Taylor, wishing you 2 a happy birthday. On the 21st, we have Mr. George Maniitis, Miss Ellen Gomez, and Mr. Benjamin Beasley. Happy birthday to you 3. And on the 22nd, where I'm going to cap it off here, we've got Miss Prather McKinnon. Prather, happy birthday to you. And Miss Mary Mosley. Happy birthday, Mary. The 22nd. All right, villagers, that is going to cap off another episode of Virtual Coffee Chat. We really appreciate all of you tuning in. Appreciate your generosity. Have a great Friday, great weekend, and God bless you all. Take care.